Hello and welcome to the next episode of this series, which is about this Lego room and of course my life. Now this is potentially going to be the biggest disaster episode of all time because, well, as you can tell by the title, it is involving the Ninjago gardens. Now if you don't understand what I mean, well, this is the remains of the display after multiple uploads of me trying to repair them, as I had a beautiful display on one of the tables and I fell through the table. Oh, very... Yes, I am an idiot. So, there's a bit of a panic station at the moment because the Ninjago Gardens is up on the chopping block, and in my Ninjago Gardens, I never got to finish it because I was missing the innards of one of the bag numbers and I couldn't actually attach the top piece. Now, I am absolutely terrified that those pieces are exclusive to the garden set, and when the set gets retired, those pieces won't be available again. So I have got to get it done basically within this upload. But before we carry on with Ninjago, this is everything that we've done since that beautiful disaster of me falling through. Everything that you're seeing now has been chopped and changed. It's all been moved around. Everything is in a brand new location. So something good did come out of it, and we have got a huge Star Wars display going on underneath the table as well. But everything has been put on hold because I've just realized that that set is on the chopping block and I completely forgot that the inner bag is only one number, but I can't remember which one it is. And of course, as you can see, it is not on this table because it is absolutely pancaked. That was the one that where it ended up by the loft ladders. How it moved from where I'm stood now to where that paint tin is, I don't know. It went absolutely flying, but it was good fun because we've managed to do everything else. But today really is the day that I need to pull my finger out and get that done. So plan of attack for today. That table is going to go back up as our makeshift bit. I'm going to put the garden base, the city base and the dock base in situ, and basically hope for the best that we can actually achieve something by getting the gardens fixed, because I am almost 100% sure when I put them in their own boxes, everything got mixed up. So with that being said, let's get to it. So there isn't really an easy way to do this because I've got some pieces just in there and I've got some pieces just in one of these boxes just here. But the big meaty box is the one that I pulled out, which I know for a fact is something we haven't yet touched on the channel. I just threw it all in there. And when I say it's pancaked, it is properly squashed. But I'm going to use the box because some of them are actually in bigger pieces. And I think, just looking at the box, that is the bit that I'm missing. So I had a lot of these bits and pieces that I couldn't do. I don't think I ever got to attach this bit onto this bit. But I know a lot of the stuff across the bottom we have got, and I'm hoping that it is in this box. I am thinking and struggling the best way of setting you up. I might just put you in the speed build location, which is roughly there. I'll move my phone. Put you, get out of the way, there, and then basically see what is what. And now, this is a weird thing. This has nothing to do with Ninjago. Look at that. I never ever noticed that before. How that has happened, or what caused that to happen, I don't know, but it has a bit of a stress fracture on the front of its nose. And it's not been on anything, nothing's crushed it. And I don't think a cat is heavy enough, so hopefully that's not happened to any of yours. But a very weird thing too happens. So you're going there. If you fall off, you fall off. And I'm just going to have to hope for the best that I am going to be able to stay out of the way. I'm going to get a chair because I think that's the best way for me to do it. And we're just going to have to do it bit by bit by bit. Because this box, when I say it's full, it is full of stuff. It is unhealthy, I know, but you can see for yourself just how big it is. Now, I just don't have the space now. We haven't got the luxury of doing it in a different location. It is what it is, and that is terrifyingly wobbly. So let's not start off by breaking that, shall we? Why? How is that so bad? Oh dear. See, nothing simple there. That'll do. Let's put one of those in. So this is it. There's your base. Strong, steady enough. The base was strong enough. So that, you'll have to do it like that, am I? I'm not actually going to see what I'm doing. I'm worried that you can't actually see. So, right, you can see that. I don't want my arms in the way. And I've got the box. Where's the box going to go? That can go there. That's what I need as a guide. And we're just going to have to wing it like we normally do. Right, so where are we? So that's the front. So what do we have to play with? Now these are the pieces that the Lego company resent back down to me. So I started to build this, and I'm sure that they're missing the bits. But I think, there it is. So we've got the fireworks on the inside. So I'm assuming it's up at that top bit on the box, just up on here. And I think that is going to be the best way, that is going to be the best thing to try and go by. And just sort of hope as we go. So that is just going to have to live just on there. So what do we have in here? We've got, there's the tree with a bench. Where is that going? That goes back right there. That has to clip in there somehow. Where does that bench go? That must, that bench, all right, okay. Does that bench clip in? Like I said, I'm only using the things for now. That would do, that would do. Right. That's the bird nest. So we see that go in that bit. I think, he says, that is supposed to go in there. And then this is the bit that goes in there. Like I said, this is just going to be one of these uploads where I am just doing my best to repair it with the chunkier bits that I've got. So there is something there. I'm not too sure if that bench might be. All right, let's see if we can find the bases. Right, that is that bit above the tree. What else have we got? What's this bit? So when I say it's pancaked, it is pancake, but it's the bits that are higher up. So we can get the lower bits rocking and rolling. Fingers crossed, we should be living the dream. Right, that's still got the grey bit in at the bottom, so that has no choice but to go just there. Good. Right, one bit down, one bit in. Triple checking that you can actually see what I'm doing. Yes, I think you can. I really hope you can anyway. So this bit has to go on top. That's the only way it's going to go. It's got a slight overhang. Yeah, I'm assuming, he says, until we put the top on, because there's a bit behind it that blocks it off. So we're 2 for 2 technically. What is next? I need a thing with the golden, there it is. Thing with the golden bit on the front. That's got the trap, this has to be this bit, because it's got the trap door. And again, I'm just very, very lucky that the base itself didn't get absolutely devoured when it all went a little bit wrong. I say a little bit wrong. Horrendously wrong. Right, we need the roof bit for... No, that's not it. Alright, what are we missing? No, that can't be, that can't, oh, is that it? Is it that bad? I'm assuming that this is the bottom for that, and it's just wrecked because it's got the, oh, it's got the wrong roof bits on, so maybe Is this from a different thing? Because the next... That is... on the back, how does that go? Alright, okay, that's simple enough. That goes into... That has no choice but to go in there. So this is giving us our base for the next level. But I can't build anything up until we know what is what. So we might have to get into the instructions straight away, which is going to be annoying. That isn't it. What do you have in here? So that's the big... That's the next level. So that is this. That doesn't exist. All of this is missing. You can see the green isn't there either. So this run has not gone well. I think that pink thing, I've just seen, that pink bit must be that bit at the top. So the little bit of there we go. I was going to say the little bit of persuasion. That's back together. Again, it's missing its roof. Now, I've got bags in here still that are sealed. So like bag 22 is still sealed because I've not been able to do, I guess, the top of the tree. So this is the bit that's confusing me a little bit. So booklet number 1. How fast does this go up to? Oh good, so it does actually include, there is multiple booklets. So is that? So bag 8, 9, what are we looking at? Don't think this is the right bit. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's got the wrong... That doesn't match up at all. So that potentially then is... This is the problem I've got. This piece might be from the docks or the city, which is not helpful. So I am going to have to take you on a little bit of a wander. And is there another piece? Why do I recognise that bit down at the bottom? Surely somebody in the comment section now is going, yes, you moron, you had it. You had it in a different... Sure I had it. It's definitely not in here, is it? No, so that is the top. That is... Oh, your best wish, whatever that's supposed to be. Right, I can see something in another box. Let's go crawling under the table. Told you it's going to be an adventure on this one. So, there's nothing. I think there's anything in that one. Is it in here? Oh, hang on. Stay. Thank you. Minifigures. Moved. Oh, please. Yes. Oh, it is. Hey, there it is. It's in the other box. Oh, that means they're all mixed up. Bugger. Right, okay. This is going to be fun. All right, you're going there. I'm going this way. So, what goodness is in... Oh dear. What goodness is in that box? And you'd never see this on another YouTube channel. Let's go back under the table. Like I said, I could have done this as a nice professional edit or a professional speed build or something. No, you got me on my hands and knees, crawling under a table, being an absolute muppet. So that can just stay down there. I might actually move the other one down there as well, so you might be able to see it a little bit better. So this is There it is. Look at that, it's intact as well. So I think I was getting that mixed up with the city. So is this piece, so is this bit, oh, it must be. That must be an important layer for the city one. Okay, so this has to be, what we're missing? We're missing the outer, where are you? There. We're missing the outer bit, I think. So I'm not too sure what. Yeah, so we're missing the curve. That has to go there. Just sits in like that. Oh, this thing is so pretty. I am missing, it's got to be in this box. Please be in this box. Come on, keep everything crossed. Keep everything crossed. Come on, you can search for it with me. There's stuff in this box. Don't know if it's the right stuff, but there is stuff in here. Come on, if you spot it, let me know. No. That's painful. It's a lot of, it's got to be a larger, intact piece, I think. Because it wouldn't work otherwise. I'm going to need two hands, I'm afraid, sorry. I'll just have to be in front of you as I search. So that's the top. That's the top. Like that bit. So at least we've got that. Now I have got, luckily, a gap between the Star Wars. That has to be the next level. This got no choice but to be, so we'll just gamble and we'll have a bit of a play with that at a later date. There's nothing attached to it underneath. That is the remainder of the top. That's the bit that's squished, that's squished, that's squished. That's not part of that. Getting slightly worried now. Slightly worried, slightly worried. Turning into terror. Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on. About to say turning into terrified. I think that goes like that. Oh, we might have done a thing. So we've just put that bit in. So what else is in here? I am looking for just the top. Don't understand. I've got the instructions, but I don't understand what this bit is in here. So that's what I've just done. That's that bit. Oh god, the old. Can you see? I can't even see the colour with this light. It's so bad. Right, so I'm missing. Where does it even go? Right, okay, so there's the, that is there, so the little square is at the bottom, so I've done that, so that's that bit in. That's that bit, there's the curve, and then that's that bit, and that bit goes there. Fine, beautiful. Moving on to the next thing, that's all in and attached, fantastic stuff. All right, so this is one, my days, this is really horrible to see. One long bit, but it's not level. So it's not level in the instruction booklet, so maybe it's not level like that. So I need a long brown thing. What box do we start in? No, no, no. Now, That looks like it's the wrong colour to me. It's the wrong size anyway. Forget it could be in three boxes. Hang on. Hang on. I shouldn't have. No. Is it really? Is that it? No. Is that it? Oh, come on. I need two hands again. Two hands again. Get your eyes peeled. Let me know if you can see it. It's not even a... I'm looking for the wrong thing. It's got studs on show. What dreadful looking instructions that is. Is that supposed to be in there? No. The wrong... It's the wrong thing. Right, I'm going to go front to back of this box, so it's not in yet. And start to cross for something else. So, no, green bit. Tree, different thing. No. Bad version of the song. No. It's all the wrong coloured brown. Light. Right. Not good. Looking back in this other one that we just looked at, and we have a no. Definite no. So all the other bits and pieces have flaps on. Oh dear. Box 3. Box number 3. Oh, why can't it be in there? Right, under we go. Told you, definitely not got the space to do this. That has not gone well. Is this even the correct box? No. Oh, please be in here. No. Right, that means... Is it over in this bit over here? Ow. Ow. Oh, this is so difficult. So difficult. So that's from the boat. Oh, see, that's a lighter brown. This is the really dark I've had an accident stains brown, not the lighter runny brown. Let's look for the other bits and then come back to that in case they appear. Right, let's see if I can make myself feel a little bit better. Otherwise, I am in serious trouble because it all seems to be all around the same bit. I just find it very, very bizarre that certain bits stuck together another bit's just exploded. So we have got we just need two of those lengths. That's all together. And then yeah, we just need long black. So if I can find the black, oh, maybe the black bit, are the black bits on top? If I've been a bit of a spanner and, oh, if I've been looking for the wrong colour. Hang on. Oh, I thought that was it. Oh, I thought that was it then. Right. Because if it's fallen off with the black bits on top, that would make sense. So, that bit was in this box. No. Oh, it's a no from that box. That's not nice, is it? Oh, come on. I am 100% crying myself to sleep this evening. That is for sure. Just looking at another box. Nope, I've got a load of Marvel minifigures in there, so that's handy. Oh, please. No. Now obviously you know what the problem is. If I can't get this bit done, I can't get the next layer on. But everything up to that point looks fantastic. So that means we've got to go back into this box. So we're going back underneath the table. And I'm looking for the car. You can come to me. A couple of... That's the kind of piece that I probably... Oh, I was about to put you on something that it doesn't actually exist. There. You can go there. It's the kind of... It's the kind of thing that if I found it on the floor at a later date, I'd put in here. But this is so full. No, nothing really at the top. I haven't put that much in it since it broke. Got loads of bits in it, but not the right ones. Question is, can I sacrifice something else for it? I'm sure I've got those bits somewhere. I'm sure I have. Come on, where are you? Oh, it's going so well until it wasn't. Oh. Oh, right. Don't know where they are? Would you like to know where they are? There. What didn't I do? I didn't check underneath the next piece, did I? No. They're still attached. Every single piece that's needed is still... It's there. We've got them. Fine. Fantastic. That is so bad. That is what sums up this disaster series, and this is unbelievably difficult. Well, that means now this is just going to line up with that, because that is the last that's the last bit to go on. And if this has everything on it, I apologise for wasting your time, but I'm sure you're just giggling to yourself now, because this is exactly what I mean about the ultimate disaster, because I'm sure I looked underneath that when it first came off. I am sure I did. Right, I'm spinning it around on my lap, not that you can see it. Is that right? It is. Oh my days. I'm going to take them off to make sure. Look at that, look. There it is. It's underneath there, isn't it? It goes straight on there, straight on there. How has that it's not even supposed to stick to it. It's only got those two studs. How did all of that just get stuck to the bottom there? So that is now fully complete. Get in that comment section, just call me an absolute moron. That is unbelievable. Actually, it's not. It's not unbelievable. That sums up exactly why I do this series all the time. Because it's my life. And I'm an idiot. Right, that can go back in there. On a positive, I know it's a big jump, but I think we might be ready for the next bit. Now, the problem is with what I've just done is it's not gone well, because it's on my lap. I forgot, because I'm a muppet, how flimsy this next bit is. So that goes there, that goes there. Let's get this on the table. Now it's flat. Let's spin this round. Hopefully, again, you can see I'm really panicking that I'm doing all of this and you're not going to see anything. So this corner has decided to get a little bit fruity. So that goes in there. That goes there, right. That's that, I think. We've got a Technic pin hole up at the top. I'm assuming it goes somewhere there. Can't be too far off. Because this, I remember building this and I remember saying that the bottom bit is really, really sturdy. But this is unhealthily flimsy until it connects. But I'm sure this is actually how you build it. You build it as one piece and then it goes on. So what am I looking at? That box? That's the pinhole. That's got to go through somewhere. We know where the blue bit sits. Something dangling around and down. Right. This is where it's going to get interesting, because I'm going to have to line. Did that go in there? I think it does. Oh, that is so flimsy. No, that can't go. That can't go. Well, it might do. Something's not right. What? How do I can't remember. Start at one end, so we just hope for the best. So think that bit's square. I think that bit's square, but surely that's supposed to have something attached to it before we get a bit carried away. Let's actually consult, for once in my life, the booklet. Because I'm not too sure. Oh, is that bit even supposed to go in yet? Right, so this corner, is it that bit? We're definitely missing something for the front corner. It's a... that bit's right, that bit's right. So we've got one curve with a barrier. And that one curve with a barrier goes in. But that can actually go in next. So we've got to look for that anyway. That's not going to affect anything at all, I don't think. Right, battery wise, you're running low, which is fantastic. So I will swap you over and then just carry straight on. Right, you've missed absolutely nothing. I've just changed the battery over and we're going to basically bodge and continue I can get you to stand as you were. So, still struggling with this tree. Now, you do put it up as it is, but the only thing that was missing was this bit off I could have taken off and this bit I could have taken off, but they're attached. I can't be bothered. Now, the tree, I don't know, to be honest, one thing I didn't check, is the tree in the right place? What are they? Right, this blue thing here is also missing something. So that's not very good, is it? Oh dear. Right, this blue thing, it's missing a couple of tiles. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. That's what it's missing. So that goes on. Well, don't tell me it's missing more than that. It's missing more than that. Where does this start? Right, that's what we're doing. Well, I say we're doing, I'm not doing it, it's already done. But where? No, that is it. That's the whole thing. So that's the lip, that's everything else. Yeah, it's got the bits on the back already, so that bit just sits. Oh, it actually rests on it. Oh, clever. Okay, so it acts as a secondary bit for it to stand on, I think, because it's in line with it. So if that's the case, then it's definitely not square and lined up, is it? This is getting quite difficult. I really don't have the space to do this. Really don't have the space. I have the space if I wasn't filming it, but I want to share this monstrosity with you. So let's skip on. I know. So before I go into booklet number 2, right, that's what I need. That pinhole goes in the furthest hole. I was miles off. There it is. That's the badger. That's what we wanted to see, which means that then, of course it does, that's your guide bits. Goes somewhere. So that's going there. There it is, down, in, woo! Little cheer. Little round of applause, little round of applause for everybody for just the monstrosity of what this is. Tell you what, if I didn't love this theme as much as what I do, I would never ever rebuild this. But look how glorious that is, he says, hoping that you can see everything. I'm going to watch this back and be like, stop saying I hope you can see. What I want to be able to say is, you can see that perfectly clear, but I don't think you can. Now, we have a problem. We have problems, obviously, mentally, physically. There's 2 instruction booklets, isn't there? Second instruction booklet, I don't think's in here. Oh, it might. No, it won't be. Is it in the white box? But it's not. I wonder if I put it in the instruction bit. Let's see how far we can get. Because I'm going to have to turn the camera off in the next 10 minutes or so to let it cool, because it's supposed to be a GoPro, so it works outdoors, being active, not stationary for ages. So all of these pieces are from this set. So I'm assuming it might have been bag 21 that it went a little bit wrong with. No. The instruction booklet is not in there, but there are pieces all around this box. So I'm going to have to take, I don't think you can see what I'm doing, I'm taking in that box out of this. This is something I've yet done either. So I'll take this out, that out, open the flaps. 4 flaps are open, inner box is out. They are 100% from this set. Right, I've got to remember that they're in the bottom of that. So if I was to slide all of those back in there, that is the inner box. with nothing in, so that can go and get recycled. Goodbye and thank you for everything. Again, so I've got some really bright teal colours in there, which I think will happen a little bit later on in the build, he says. Wow, my bum is really cold. I'm assuming they've actually fallen out of this bag, which is more of those pieces. So it must have been bag 17 I got to and had to stop. But you can see, I can see it straight away. There's the length. That's the redo. I think I had to stop because I didn't have them. But we can only try. We can only try. So let's get that out of the way. Get these bags back out of the way. And let's see what we can do next. So I really do probably need potentially the instruction booklet next. It's just quite handy that on the back of this box it has the layers, but now we need the tree. So there's circular bit for the tree, is there? Is it even in here? No. I don't know if I think the tree is not necessary. Well, it is necessary, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's a supporting piece. I think it's in front. So we can carry on and work our way around and find potentially find it in a different thing, possibly. Where is the other box gone? Right, I know this camera's getting a little bit toasty, so I'm going to turn you off for a couple of minutes, let it cool down, and then literally carry on from where we've left off. Right, you have cooled down, but as per normal, we have quite a large issue, only for this current set. Now, booklet number 3, splendid, that's okay, because you've got booklet number 1. There's 3 booklets for this, and clearly I must have been doing something in booklet number 2, because I can't find it for love or money. I've got all 3 booklets for the city, which I couldn't find before. I've got the dock that I couldn't find before, and I've got the boat. So for everything else, we are good to go. Apart from this very moment in time, we're ruined, basically. So what I'm going to do is we are going to go as far as we can now, and then basically I think what I'm going to have to do is probably get my laptop and download the instructions from there, because booklet number 3 is possibly stuff that I've not actually done yet, because it starts at bag 17, and now 17 is the bag that is open. Now I know I've done 19, potentially 20 and some of the others because I've done the bit, so I skipped it. So 17 is where the issue starts, which means 16 should be in here. But I haven't got the instruction booklet, so we'll keep doing what we can do. We'll spin it around how it is on the box to potentially make it that little bit easier. And then we'll see what is missing. And we'll basically carry on and just hope. But I will have to get the instruction booklet sooner rather than later, because clearly we're now getting, it's the bit that is absolutely ruined, is the bit that I don't have. Now, spinning this round, there's bits and pieces at the bottom that are missing. So that is that bit just there, and I've got another pin missing and some other bits and pieces. So if that bit's in there, this pin thing must be in, it's got to be in this box, surely. I'd like to think it's in this box. See, it's the little Easter eggs like that from the older Ninjago sets. I think that's from the temples, isn't it? Right? You just need to hunt down and find. Oh, that's so annoying. I thought I had booklet number 2 by the box, to be honest with you. But I thought that was not ideal, not ideal. Right, so we've got, across the back, we've got like a banister thing that we're missing. That thing. Is that too big? Too big, I think. Miles too big. So there's going to be another banister thing, probably for the next tier. That'll be used for the tier that's completely wrecked. Because we've got these bigger pieces that we're coming into now. Problem is, I might have put the instruction booklet down somewhere else, and I've got so many projects on the go. It's probably looking at me. That's the annoying thing. I remember seeing it, but I can't remember where it is. And it might have been on the floor. I might have just put it on top of one of the boxes, and one of the cats have jumped up there. Something. So yes, there's a very, very good possibility I'm going to have to grab the laptop. But can I? I'm doing it so far. Bodge. So I need this. That's what is needed to start with. So that is, there's the door. We are slowly, yeah, there's the door. So I think if that went there like so, I think, I don't know if we're floating in no man's land or what, to be honest, but I'm assuming I can't just sit. I'll just sit in. Is that why it was so flimsy to just sit? I can't just sit in there. Definitely going to need the instructions for this. Right, that is, hang on everybody. Right, so we're missing 2 more bits from the bottom. The first thing I've done is check that, and it's not that bit. So we need 2, I haven't seen them. I can't remember seeing those in, hang on, oh, well, right, okay, there's one. There's got to be, the other one's got to be in here. It's got to be in here somewhere. Well, not necessarily, it might just be in the box. I am slightly annoyed about that other instruction booklet. I'm sure I've seen it on a tray. I'll find it once it's repaired. As long as we can keep repairing this, I'm not too fussed. So we can keep doing what we're doing. It's a bit of a struggle for me and a laugh for you, that's absolutely fine. But I'm not purposely trying to drag this out because, like I said, the clock is ticking for this. I've got a spare bit lying around somewhere. Oh, I wonder if it's, oh hang on, it might be in the shed. Might have got caught up in the other boxes. I will have to have a run down in a second and have a look, because that would save a load of time. I just need a piece that obviously isn't on the top, is it? I've bought every single bit you could possibly imagine. And can I see the bit I want? No. No. Imagine it would have been on the floor at some point. I've got sidetracked looking for that instruction booklet again. It's not that, can't be that far away. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, is it here? Is it here? Disney? Oh, no. Ah, oh, Disney, Lord of the Rings. That and that. It must have been on there. I was using it for my shorts thing. Do I remember seeing it? Oh, I thought that was it. A bit excited on that one. Got carried away, sorry. I got carried away. Right, I'm going to have to try and find it because it's going to bug me, or I'll grab the laptop. I just need to find the other bit of this. And then we can figure out exactly what's going on, because that is that bit just there. And it's got to go on somewhere here, but we haven't got the base. So that has to be where this goes on. So it would sit like so. And then I'm assuming that sits like there somewhere, but without the, oh, it must just pop in. Hang on. Use my brain. Right, so that attaches to there. There's a door with a door out of it. There was a door. There's a door. Assuming. Probably a balcony. Is there a balcony piece? That's another bit I don't recognise seeing. A nice big curvature piece. That must sit on it, with it, around it. Oh, it's getting so painful. So painful. No. Right, leave it with me and we will continue. So today is a new day, and that escalated very quickly. By the time I actually got my laptop, Jay from Jay's Toy Collection UK had already been to the Lego store, come back and actually sent me some exclusive behind the scenes content, which is already up on the channel, of the size comparison of the X-Men Mansion and the new garden set. And both of those, in all fairness, in person and looking at them at the video, look a lot better than the actual Lego pictures on the Lego website. So now I've got to think of, where is it going to go? But like I said, that will be a Christmas special. And yes, I did get the gardens because I'm going to put it in at the Jurassic Park, which means I've got that amazing giveaway on order as well. Second positive, we have got the instructions ready to download. So if you didn't know how to do this, you literally go onto the Lego website, you go into like the help, follow the bits, type in what it is that you want in the building instructions. I know it's a bit flickery, and then it gives you all each one as an individual, which is great because I was worried that they're going to make you have one massive PDF folder. So if I hit download on booklet number 2 of 3, that now should literally fire up and it will just come straight down. There it is, and that's it, simple as that. So that's how quick that is. So that's just a PDF file, and it's all the bits and pieces I need, so I don't have to worry about hunting them down. I'll look at it and explain what I'm seeing, because I know that is flickery. Now, something else happened last night. I went to sit down on the stool that I have always had in this room, a very long time, and it has always had a towel on the stool because it's cold plastic, and it gets cold up here, so I don't really want a cold backside. I tripped over the towel last night as I went to sit down. I hit the table last night as I went to sit down because the stool fell over. And yeah, that happened. So we are down to 2 legs out the 3. So it's not just Lego sets that I break in the disaster series, it's nearly my neck, my back, and the stool itself. So as a backup, I have found this, which is the little step stool. And this is what I'm going to be sat on now for the rest of the day. So let's carry on with this. Like I said, I have the laptop behind me and we will just see what we can do. In all fairness, actually, mine's not been able to get your feet underneath it, and it being quite low down, it's not too uncomfortable, which is okay. Right, I'll put you maybe there. I don't know what you can see. We'll change view. So I look like a tiny plant, I think. Right, so behind us, where are we? We are needing from the yellow and the green, aren't we? Now obviously the instruction booklet on that, so that is the blue. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling down, we're still on this bit just here. That's 408 steps, 410. It's still on that blue bit. Still on the blue. Oh, hang on. Is that... Right, so I was saying yesterday about the pole. So that is the stairs, there's the pole. It is 3 bits. Oh, there's a piece. Right, so there's a long bit missing going across just here. So I think the pole bit that I found yesterday was the correct pole, but that is actually missing. So we will now put you forward so you can actually see me add the bits. Hopefully you can see me add the bits and pieces on. I will figure out what I'm going to do with this stool because, yeah, it's literally a pain in the backside. Right, do a quick trip to IKEA at some point in Argos or somewhere and just get something else. Right, so which box was that in? Was it in this one? Yes, I think it was, wasn't it? So... Well, that didn't go well, did it? Did you catch it? Did you see it? There's one. Hang on. Still going. What a muppet. Yeah, that's another one gone. Look at it. It is that easy. I have played pickup. I have got changed because my other hoodie didn't actually have a pocket, so I've managed to put every single piece in the kangaroo pouch. And that'll just be added to the list of things that I've dropped down the loft hatch in 2024. Let's be honest, it's no surprise, is it? So let's get over it. So we are here, and I have actually found this. Though annoyingly, the piece that I was looking for was on the flipping table anyway. So I didn't even have to crawl under and move or do anything like that. But I do need to still get those bits and pieces set up. So I'm going to keep you there just at the angle for a second. That stool is so low. Just rearrange these. Luckily that X-Men jet is quite big pieces, so that shouldn't be too difficult to put back together, especially after, well, let's be honest, doing this. Right, so I've got the long bit. Well, it's missing something on the corner. Can't quite figure out how it actually attaches. Because we've got this at the moment with a random heart on, and obviously that's just one. How does that actually attach? That's attached inside, and then that overhangs. But on the actual thing, I know it's blurring. We go back. What is it? Oh, so there is a heart thing on there. So the heart thing hasn't fallen off. Or does it float? I wonder if the other bit floats with that bit attached, and they might still be attached together. That's the better one. So that's what we're looking for. That piece with that bit going over. What's the likelihood of actually being able to find this? So after that, we are back at it. So there's one corner piece, but that isn't going to be it. There's another corner piece, that's not it. That's a big bit, that's not it. No, another corner bit. Plenty of corner pieces, but not what we need. There it is. It's got the thing attached to it. That's what we're after. So that floats and hovers. We didn't do a very good job of looking for that yesterday, did we? I blame myself. I will blame myself. So there we go. And we're back in it. So that is just that bit attached. We knew that was missing. I think we can just carry on. Now, I've got about 10 minutes left for this memory card. And then what I'll do, I'll have a little cry. I'll copy and paste the footage off the card that we've done so far, and then I'll carry on. That, I think, is all... Like I said, I think it's all alright there, but it's not. Clearly it's not, because that bit isn't even attached, so... Spin this around. Which way does this go? Making sense. I can't figure that out. Standard, it was just attached to it. I pulled it off and I can't figure out which way it goes. Because all the, going by the photo, it's all enclosed. Well, that's on the back wall, apparently. Which door is it? So I need to spin that around like so, and it goes there. Got it. Not like that though. I had it, but not like, oh no. Never getting out of there. Oh. I just stop rushing. Story of my life. What the hell is that in there for? Right, that meat cleaver can stay. God, that can stay in there if I drop one more thing. I think it was about that white. That went there, that went there. Is there something else in it? That is not. That's not sitting flush. Oh, oh, yes it is. There we go. This lower stall worked that time. Right, so that's all back in. Oh, the meat cleaver's the roof. Ah. Okay, weird. Let's get that out there. When I get the new one of these, I'm going to appreciate just putting it together bag by bag. So this is part of the roof. So we're missing a few of those, but that's not the end of the world because they'll be in the box somewhere. Right, we've got the gold bit for the ice cream. I think we just need to plod on as we are. I think that's I'm really just want to jump to the next bit, but I don't get this bit nailed properly because the next bit's the important bit for me because I need to know what actually is missing. Right, so it's a gold. See, that's the kind of thing that would have pinged and gone absolutely flying. I have a feeling it has. I want to say I've seen that somewhere, and it isn't in there. It might be in the head. It might be in the head. Definitely seen it somewhere. When I saw it though, and where it got put is two completely different. No. They're definitely, that's my backup box because that would have been the stuff I put in there last. Is that it? Yes. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. There we go. One piece. One piece. Done. Thanking you kindly. Perfect. Right, what else are we missing across the top? If anything. Right, so it looks like by that photo we are missing a bit of random spaghetti stuff at the top. So we are missing stuff that goes across here, which is not ideal. So there's 5 minutes left on the memory card. I will find that in this box while I'll copy and paste you over onto the laptop. I've got another thing rendering at the moment, so I just need to delete basically what's rendering off this memory card and then we can carry on. And then hopefully the next bit, once we've got this bit done, we can then just build up all of this. That I just don't think that tree's actually been done. We know we've got that somewhere, and it's just a case of messing around with that. So got a fair bit of work still to go, but I'd like to say, apart from breaking the X-Men jet for the 37th time, it's official, it does not fly and it does not float, and it is far too expensive. We are actually making some sort of progress, which is great. It's definitely potentially now going to have to be a two-parter though, because this video is going to be hours long otherwise, isn't it? If you've still got the other 2 units to do. So we'll see how we get on with this, and then yeah, we'll just carry on with the pace that we are. Right, we are back at it, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking for, so we will look for these together. Now I need something that's wiggly. It's black, and I have no idea what box it is in. You would have thought this would have got easier when you could see more pieces, but until I got these yellow bits out of the way, I think it's still going to be a bit of a pain in the backside. So that doesn't look like anything I need. It can't be that much. We've got the stairs, it wraps round. Is there a curve on the next step? Is that it? Is that what it is? The instructions are so blurry when you go to zoom in. It's the first time I've done the digital download on the Lego website. I've never used it before, and I do not like it. So if you come up and curve, it needs another curve coming off. Another curve. There's got to be another bit it stands on. Can you see I'm slowly starting to lose the will to live? There it is. Whew, got it. That has to be it, because there's the dot. And then it's just weird because it's only on literally by single studs. So no wonder it completely caved apart. So you've got, that's it. So that is what I'm looking at in the instruction booklet. And then it looks like we've got something else that should be hanging off the back. What is that is supposed to be? Because can you make that out? Why is it so blurry? Look at it, that's the instruction booklet from there. That's what you get. That would have been so much easier if you could just zoom in nicely. Instead, you've got to go through... Oh, it's the gaming of the door, is it? I know I'm being lazy. I'm being lazy. So we've got five game remotes and a claw thing. I don't know. I thought it was Ninjago. They use amazing elements. But when you can see what you're looking for, that makes it a little bit easier. There it is. So 3 across the top, 2 across the bottom. I'm missing 1. That can be in here. To be honest, I can't. There's the There's another meat cleaver. That goes there. I say what I could do is when I start getting the odd elements, I can just go back when I know what I'm looking for, because they're more than likely be covered at the bottom, won't they? So is that on a? It might be on a separate. It might be on a separate bit. And again, if it's split, I could have put it in a different box. But it's not affecting what goes up next. So turn that round. Assuming that clips onto there. How does that other one go on? Oh, it's its own separate piece. Alright, so it'll be 3 or 4 bits clipped together is what I'm looking for, and then that just stabs onto the top, and that isn't going to ruin that. And I think with the next bit on, that should be fine. So that's that bit now attached, and that's all done. Ice cream bit's done, so we're getting somewhere. Very, very, very surprising. So I think we need to get onto the green building. Where is the green building? It's really far into this instruction booklet. That's step 481, 490. Don't even know where I am. Right, so new bag is where we're getting to. So we're about to start the yellow and green. Please say it starts with the green and not the yellow. Of course it doesn't. It starts with the yellow. Fantastic. So we're going left to right, not right to left. So is this? Hang on. I've seen those wavy patterns, so we're looking like we're going to need one of those. One of those. Maybe one of those. Potentially one of those, because it's got layers on. I'm not taking them off because I'm too stubborn. I'll put you there in case you're flickering. Yeah, I don't know what you can see, so I'm just literally hoping for the best. That might be a little bit easier, I think I might be able to build it in front of you and then clip it onto the unit and just show you it after. So I think that is just can't figure out what corner it is. Right, okay, so we've got no. Is it, it's not attached already, is it? Is this the whole? This is going to get really confusing because I've got all of this on it. I've got to figure out what is what. So I have got those 2 bits here. There's that bit. Then I've got that bit that goes in the corner. How does that go with that? And where did this go with the bit underneath? think I can't figure this out. The only way it can go is there. Does that look right to you? Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right, that is steps. No, because that, no, it can't go there. Looks like it should go there, but it doesn't. Where is the only place that this bit can go? Right, I found the grey, I found that. That grey bit is there. Right, we have got, let me just count these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a long thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a long dong. Then we have that. That looks right. And then we've got to come back this way. So if that's there, that bit has to be... I have got the corner. Why are my pieces facing the other? Go that way. No. Concentration with my tongue stuck out must be ridiculous, but honestly, this is a little bit silly. But I think that goes like that. That is the curvature. Because then that should... Oh, it does. I've done a thing. I have done a thing. It's flimsy because you've now got to layer it. You've all got to layer it back up. But if I can layer it looking at the base, so that bit is there, and then we need a long see, I wonder if I'm missing, might be missing quite a long bit, which is a slight concern. Because that bit is definitely the bit in the middle, and all of these bits are I don't know now. I think I might have jumped the gun a little bit. Because this has to go from the corner. Oh, my head. Hurting already. So I don't want to take it apart because I don't think I have all of the bigger base pieces here. I think that is that's the problem, because I think the bigger base bits are pinged off. So where are they going to be? Where are they going to be? So, I don't know, I've just put the thing now. So that's what we've started to do. This is where the yellow walls all come round. You can see we've got the brown, the brown, the brown. So down here we've got a 2 and a 1, a 4, a 2, 4, the corner. So we need 3 4s that are brown going across. So that is the next bit that we need. Now, that would be attached to the big bit that I'm going on about, which I can't see. Because it's a big... because it's a big plate. Yes, that was the table slipping. Welcome to an everyday occurrence in my life. Now, it's not in the X-Men box, so that's fine. It's not over here. It's not in there. Right, let's actually... Can I see the... So we need 3 4 browns. It's just... This is where it could get quite, well, I say quite annoying. Because it's something like this that we don't have. Obviously it was here. I'm just going to have to order it, which is doable. But it's, because it's here, well, it was here, it's got to be. Is it in box number 3? So I told you, these boxes just keep on giving. So this looks like it's the tree. I think they're the bits that we were looking at before, weren't they? Sure, they were the bits that we're after. Still no plate. Now I haven't looked at the other sets yet, because obviously it could be mixed up with the actual Ninjago plate. Just quite a big thing for me not to pick up and go, oh yeah, that's going to be a such and such. It'd be too big to put in the heads. This is the spring lantern, well, as far as I'm aware, the spring lantern stuff. I am not going to be defeated, but at the same time, I might not have a choice but to stop for a bit, because I'm assuming this piece, which has got the no, where's the bit with the grey underneath? That's that bit. This is the bit that's in the middle. That's the that's the bit that's on the corner. So I'm assuming that's the bit that comes after the plate. So we're missing another bit there as well. Assuming that goes there. Because that's the start and the end of the curve. So what I'm looking at now, what you can't see, actually makes sense where that goes. I am going to have a rummage and move some other boxes because as it stands right now, we have hit quite a big hurdle, which sucks. And this video is already long enough. Now, I'm sure you're enjoying the pain. I just can't envision. What's it on? It's on the yellow. It's on the yellow stuff, isn't it? So is it? I've done what I did before and just been stupid. So there's the yellow wall. It's nothing underneath that. There's one. That's one cord. I'm assuming this is the yellow wall. That's the curve corner. Not on there. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? If it was just all four of those, I could have just stuck the wall down. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's got to be it. And that's got to be the. Is that the other bit? Oh, there's two. That has to be it. Hang on, look how excited I've got. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 4 by 4. Now, there is supposed to be an overhang on that bit, and there's where the next bit attaches to. So that yellow bit that I picked up might be alright, because there's a grey bit in the pack. I'm gonna watch this back, and you're just gonna see the top of my head, because I just realised I'm on a much shorter step. I think I've got the camera angled at the same way, but I think. Oh, we do that. That's the bit. So the reason why this has crumbled and pancaked is everything overlaps by one stud, and you build it on. Now this, compared to the city and the docks, is extremely flimsy. When you pick it up as a whole thing, it's all right. But even building like this at the moment, I'm not building it sillily, but it's only on. That's only on by one stud because I haven't got the rest of it there. And then it's just a little bit. You really need. You basically don't build it on an arm like I'm doing. Build it on a table. So this bit will go on top there, and it will go underneath like so. See, that's just come off. That bit is the bit that went there. So I need the other 4 that goes there. Now, I am assuming it has to be that yellow bit that I picked up and then put straight back down again. I did put it back in the box. I did put it back in the box, didn't I? There. That has to be the in. That's got to be the inside, that has to be the out. So I'm going to go with a gamble, and I'm going to stick that bit on. And that is part of the yellow wall. And what I'm going to do is just keep going, and if I need to take that bit off, I need to take that bit off. So we're now looking for, we've got a couple of layers now. This is where it's going to get a little bit tricky if it's some of these, which it could well be because it's the corner of the corner of the building. Because we've got, I think that's the top, that's the bottom. So we're going to need, remember that piece is attached to there. That's the length of the wall. That's the top of the yellow bit. That's something else that's yellow that goes across the middle. So are we ready? Because that is stepped and staggered. Are we ready for that? And does that go there, like that? Yes. Oh, it does. Right, so that's now overlapped on to the other base that I've just put on, and it's now starting to get a little bit more sturdy. See, one hand. So it is starting to get a little bit more steady. Still a little bit flimsy, but I don't trust it because it's only on, again, still by those 2 studs, and everything else underneath is obviously all built up. We're now trying to build this middle bit up. Because we've got the outer edge curved in, outer edge cut in. So there must be the one slightly larger bit that goes across the middle. And then that's got to be the close to being the platform done. But I'm going to have to turn all the other little bits and all the other yellow bits upside down. And carry on. Right, my ass, which is my backside, or my bottom, has gone completely numb. This is so uncomfortable to sit on. Ah, God damn. Because I'm actually losing my cheek through the hole in the middle. So I'm going to find a towel to sit on, grab a quick drink, and then we'll carry on. Right, I am now on the deluxe model. It is lovely and cushioned. I have folded up a towel about 17 times and we are living the dream. Now, I've just found something which I'm quite smug about, as you can see. I'm not getting carried away, but if you know how important these 2 pieces are to the Daily Bugle, then you know how long I've been looking for these, because these are the last 2 bits I'm missing to put the window in. Now, I'm sure that that's what these are for, but I'm not going to get carried away. I'm just going to put these 2 bits with the bottom. In fact, I'm not, because I would like to think that these are the last 2 pieces required to finish this off, because that bit goes there. That bit goes, I don't actually know where that one would go, to be honest. Don't know if that's actually in the wrong, that bit might be in the wrong place. But these 2 are the 2 bits that are required. I have been looking for these pieces for months. And when I say months, I mean months and months. And now, after all of that looking and just a bit of figuring out with the configuration at the bottom of this, I think they all overlap each other like so, and we will be, I think, good to go. I forgot how flimsy this bit was, which is slightly annoying, but yes, I think that is it. Is that long enough? It is. So yeah, that's it. That would be done. So I can just put that piece on. I just need to take that one bit off and put that bit on first. So that means that panel can now go back on for the first time in months and months. Right, organisation. Absolutely love it. What are we doing for time? We have been up here for ages and ages. So far, that is obviously the next piece that is required. I say obviously. I hope that's the next bit that is required. Table's got wobbly again. Oh, yes, I'm using a brick separator to take the wobble out, because for some reason this table's flexed and I don't know why. Right, where does that, how does that go? Because this is going to be layered for this to work. Now I've got a couple of studs on show there. I've got no gap underneath. Can't go on top. This is the correct piece. Oh, well, hang on. I've just found the bit with the wall. No, by the looks of that, it wasn't. It's the right bit, but it's not the not in the right place. I'm going to have to take that wall off. So I'm going to just skip all the way forward so I can see the pattern and then come back to that because the pattern's on the front. There's the pattern. So how have they got that pattern then? Alright, that bit is not there. This bit not in the right place. Something isn't right and I can't quite... It has to be that. That's in the wrong place. So that one, oh, it is. Oh, yes. Right, there we go. So that is now all of there. So I've either just put that in the wrong place or somebody's trying to sabotage me, because that has nothing to do with that. But this is one of the curves. So where does that bit go? Because there's this bit in the middle where the hole is. That hole would fit. That's the only bit there, that's the only place it could go. Right, we'll go back up to the top and we'll start to come down. We'll just do it big chunk by big chunk. So that is too sure how that's managed not to be in the right place, to be honest. I don't understand. I am looking at how to put this on the right way. So that's the 4, that's the 2 and the 1. Oh, I know why. Because that is there. That would have been there because that would overhang. Does it overhang? I'm really confused. I'm assuming that's got the overhang and that's where it builds up, and it's actually supposed to be on another bit, and that other bit is not there. So we can't put this bit down until we find the missing piece. Standards. So we've got a door. Oh dear, right, we've got a door that we need to find. Stop it. And then we've got the wall with the... which I know I've seen, because I remember showing you guys yesterday of all the temple bits on. So I said, oh, there's a wall with a load of Easter eggs. Where did that Easter egg wall go? Not the biggest of things. Sure it'll be in it. I don't even know. Oh, that was out this box. Right, where is those Easter eggs gone? Right, yellow, yellow, yellow. I remember showing you when you were over there. How have I been so... Why am I so stupid? Did I put it back in the wrong... Or was it in a different box? Was it in this box? I don't think it was in this one. No. see it. Just can't see for looking. But I need the door anyway. But I also need that wall. So it's a bit of a double whammy really, because I need both bits. And the fact that I've seen it makes me worry that I've left it to the side for this and I didn't put it back in here. Grey. Grey door, grey door, grey door, grey door. Was it? It wasn't attached to the wall, was it? No. That's that door. That's that yellow bit. That's that. Oh, why is this so painful? Right, I'm going to turn the camera off because I'm embarrassing myself, and then when I can actually find that piece, we will continue. Right, I literally turned the camera off and I found it. That's embarrassing, isn't it? So I've not actually done anything off camera, so I'd like to think that me doing it this way, even though it's a bit of a headache, is actually a little bit quicker than stripping it all down, because obviously this is a lot of pieces. Now, going by what I can see, I think that is the bottom of the wall. I still haven't found the door, but I think that's the bottom of the wall. And then this bit here with this, I've got to think about sausages, this set, just clips on to the shelf, because I think that was actually attached when we saw it yesterday, and obviously that bit must have just fallen off. So we have got a 2, and then we've got to try and figure out basically the rest of that wall is what I need to do. So I'm going to have to go up and just see what is behind that. So we have got, that's what I need. Where are we? So we are 32, so it's a 4. What's underneath the shelf? Right, 1. Right, so we got a single, a 4, there's a 4 there, but that's attached to a lot of stuff. Is there an individual? That looks positive, doesn't it? Do you reckon? What do you think? Does that go with that? Yes, yes, yes it does. Happy and days. So that is that wall complete. Weird how they break just slightly differently, and I'm assuming at some point it will have a bit of brown on top. That is the bit that I was getting a little bit confused with, because that actually is the next bit that gets added. So we are going to be looking for that bit in a second. So that's the bit that goes on that corner. So that is the outer wall done. And then we need the door with the brown bit on. And then this bit here overhangs the next bit by the looks of it. It's out by one more stud. It must be out by, no, it must be there. Yes, because that's a 2 and a 1, so that goes there. So I need, I just don't know which way that goes, because I'm not too sure if that is actually the bit or not. So I don't know what goes on top of it, so I'm going to have to look at the, because it could be one of them. Because that could be the corner. So I'll just put that bit in as a thing. Now does that bit overhang? And then that bit on the roof actually does attach to it. And then we got another, is that a thing? Yes, it is. That is the bit. And then you've got all those bits on top, and that all attaches to the top. So that was not a bad guess. Now we've got a desk somewhere. He says somewhere. Hopefully it's got the green stud on top so it can identify itself nice and simply. That has to be. Either. Where does that rest on? So it's a. The internal of the building. It's a 3 stud with a thick 2 and a 1, then a load of black prongs hanging off the side of it. It's quite a big thing. But again, it's not. I've got to stop doing that. I need to keep picking up the box how I put it down to keep moving them from one side to the other. So they had the yellow on the one side. Alright, no door, no door, no door. That looks like it's the next. Well, that bit has the bit underneath that I was after. So is that? Which way does that go? Oh, happy days. That is the next bit. Fantastic. And then that has a weird. Some internals missing from this. Definitely some internals, but I'll live with that at the moment. We'll go back. Yeah, there's quite a lot of bits that aren't in this box. So they've got to be in one of the other two. I think I'll focus on getting the surround done, and then we'll go back to the smaller bits after, because it's just going to be near enough impossible because there's too many bits and pieces in this box, I think. So I need to mirror up. So I've got a 2-2 and 2-1 singles, and then off that wall I need the same again. That could be it. Could have been it, I don't know. So that bit could go there. 2 individual yellow bits, which is those 2 there. That bit then goes on top, so that's another bit for the outside of the wall. And then we need that, which is that bit just there. Now, that kind of looks like it's important, so I don't particularly want to take that apart. That is the next bit, which goes just in there. So we're now, for some reason, got loads and loads of individual bits. Now we've got the next, like a chunky wall section. It's got a clip on. Now that is the clip in question. Right, it's a double one, so that's the next bit. So that they were together anyway, so that's how that went on. I'm going to have to take some of these apart, which is going to be slightly annoying. We are getting through the pieces though. We are slowly getting through the pieces. So what I'm having to do is that. I'm trying to find them from here. So we're doing this corner here. I just don't think we can get away with it being like a big bit like that. To be honest, if it was, but I don't think it is, because they're all facing forward and it's got a double clip. Now that is where the double clip is. In fact, if I took that middle bit one out, that is the mirror image of the one at the bottom. So we're going to get funky. Great idea doing this with one hand. So that would go there, but I just need those two pieces again. What do I need? So it's those two pieces and that. So I need two, which you can see what I'm trying to do now, hopefully. So I need two. I don't want to do that. I need two individual yellow squares. So that is one yellow square. That is the second yellow square, and then that bit, hopefully then, the clips are facing outwards, goes there. Right, so that's all attached. I need one of those. And just basically need to mirror it again. But where are the other two? Well, that's really hard to get on, so put that wall in. The other two bits. Right, okay. Are they going to be attached with a big bit across the top? Or would this be a bit that just went torpedoing into outer space? I have absolutely no idea. Just 6 parts of the same wall. That's 2 more parts. That's not the right. It's not the right 2. It's not from the right bit, but it's the 2 that I currently need. So hopefully, the other bits will appear, because I'm sure when we did this before, we were quite clever with. I say clever. We were quite cautious with the types of yellow that we used. I thought we were. Right, we're coming to all the artwork bits now. All the art. Artwork. There's 2 bits of artwork on there. There's woo. So these artwork, that isn't it. That's not it. There's no artwork on the wall already. We are slowly getting through that box. And this very painfully is starting to take shape. But this bit potentially needs to go somewhere, or it's not part of this set, because it looks like everything else is together, which is slightly concerning and slightly terrifying, because I'm not too sure where that bit would go. Where would that be? Now don't forget, we've got bits in here as well, haven't we? No yellow, just remind me they are the bright teal bits that are in there. So we need the deep. See, that's just too much of a bigger thing. That's not that artwork either. No. Ah! I don't want to be missing bits of the wall, thank you. That is not ideal. What else is attached to it? So it's quite big, and then we've got all the teal windows. Alright, there's the teal windows. So that was the next thing that went beside it. So 3 teal windows on top. There's the 2 windows that go beside that. These are pretty cool because the flaps open up. So that is now covered that gap. But everything to the left hand side of the 3 windows we don't have yet. And we're also missing 4. A chunky 4 is what we're missing as well. No, we're not. 1 chunky 4. Now if I keep scrolling, is that attached? It looks like, yes it is. So if I shove that bit onto there, we're missing, I can't push that down. We're missing those famous brown slimline 4s. The ones that we needed at the beginning. Found the door. I have as well. Found that door. Told you, just keep plodding along and hopefully it'll turn up. So the door, that's all complete as well. Fantastic. So that's another 6 or 7 bits that have just been added. So we're now getting to here. As you can see, just added all that bit in. Door's just been added in. All that bit across the top. This is the bit that we're missing. And that's the bit that's getting a little bit of a pain. So I think what I'll do, I'll just keep it at that angle for now. So you might be able to see it coming through. You're probably bored. You're probably bored of my face. So I am... Oh, you can hear what I'm doing. You don't need to see. I am rummaging. Continuously rummaging for stuff. Right, that was a bit that I probably would have needed before. Right, there is... a 4. That's the corner bit, it's a long bit. That's where the 4 goes, underneath there, like that. And then the rest of it gets built up to that point. So we've got the 2 single bits in at the bottom, those 2 bits up. We need a brown slimline 2. And 2 studs, please. I'd like to think it's just all connected. I'm hoping just to go, oh, there's a big piece, happy days, but it might be a bit ambitious. 2 studs, 2 studs. I can't even see the lighter grey individuals that are needed for up here. There's quite a bit of individual pieces. I would like to think they they haven't been launched. I'll go into the brickhead. Let's have a look in this brickhead. Like I said, they would have gone in here last ditch effort if all those other boxes had been put away, but too many pieces for that. I got so many bits in here. It's not, can't be that low. I know I've done a bit of tidying, but I have thousands of pieces in here. These are all the spare bits from the bags, and then some of the sets that I dropped. But I can't see any bright yellow. It's a very interesting gold is what it is. If I spun that round. No, see, it's not. Definitely not attached to that. It's got to be attached to something else. It can't be like that. Oh dear. No curve. No, those two bits don't go together. Those two bits don't do anything. I don't really think I can carry. So, now I've got that bit. Now that bit is the bit that goes over the bit that I'm building. And there's more fascia to go on the other two bits as well. So I've got the bit that I can't clip on. Ah, there's one. Right, so we are okay. Let's keep that. So we have got that bit that goes quite high up actually. That goes in line there. That bit is needed. I need another bit like that, but I can't find the other bit. I am thinking and melting all at the same time. I don't know. It can't be layered. One of them's got in there. The other piece has to be in there. But then it doesn't, because this is me, and it could be anywhere. Like I said, we haven't rummaged into these yet. Is it just simpler? Please be simple. Please be simple. You see, the external I'm not fussed about. Is that bit I need. Also, I'm fussed about that because we will find it. That will show up. But it's just two of those. And then we've got the big flaggy bit. There's the flaggy bit. So that is that bit with the sword. So that bit just clips on. That bit clips on just like that. And then, so that bit's in there. No. Don't like the fact I'm missing basically a complete wall. That's kind of what's happened here. Maybe I'll try and look for the bit at the top and see if it's all attached underneath, because I made that mistake yesterday, which I still haven't quite recovered from. Because we have got up on this bit, we've got a single, and we've got a long bit that goes over, and they would have been attached to the tan, and that is not a thing that would come off because it's a single square tile on a 1x4 plate. That is definitely not something that's just going to happen to go flying. Pretty sure that's from the pirate ship. That's another box. There's a pirate ship down there, isn't there? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's quickly go through these. If not, we're going to have to go deep within on the next box. Come on. Just jump out at me. The pain is real. The pain is real. See, all of these are the wrong colours. I think that's all city. No, those minifigures definitely are. I picked all the bits up and just put them in different bits and pieces. Now I've got another box that's underneath there, which I will crawl over and have a look at in a second. But I just don't get why it's not on here, is it? It's just too much of a wall to be built up and not attached to anything. But this doesn't have the grey bits in. No, it doesn't. So we've got this bit, which is fantastic. Now I must have built it. Right, this is a full-blown speed bump now. So how many bits are we missing? I'll turn the camera off and then... So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different bits. 12, 13 if you count the bits that go across the top. You would have thought it would have just been one bit. I'm going to go through the other boxes. It's going to take a little while to move all the bits and pieces, so I'll turn you off, let the camera cool down again because it's not moving around at all. And then see if we can carry on. Right, as normal, we have a little bit of a problem. I cannot find those little pieces for Love Nor Money. Now, I will put you to a time lapse because this is going to take a little while. I'm going to have a look through the brickhead. Now, if the pieces aren't in the brickhead, there's only one other place potentially they'll be. And they've been mixed up with the Barracuda Bay. Now, the Barracuda Bay is in there, which means I've got to take all of this off the table, pull this table out, move all the Christmas stuff out, take the bit of wood off, get all the stuff off the box just to check to see if it's there, and then put it all back. Or I order the pieces. But the problem is there could potentially be other pieces in there from the city and the docks. And until I pull it out, I'm not actually going to know. And it's not going to be fun because well, it's just going to be a right pain in the backside. I am very, very tempted though just to carry on and leave that bit as a gap and see how far I can get, because I know those pieces are somewhere, but I still don't know what we're missing. So I'm in two minds. I don't know whether just to skip it, move on, because the bit that goes across the top of it is only, or the bit that goes across the top of it is the bit that I've not done. It's the bit that's not built. So I might do that, and then maybe off camera pull all of this out. Oh, I really, really don't know, because for me to get to that box, it's an hour, basically. That's realistic. It's going to take about an hour of time. I have looked through that box, which is all the architecture sets that got smashed. I've looked through the other box, and there's bits and pieces that got smashed in there. It must have just been by the boat stuff, because that's, obviously that is from the boat. I mean, it's a completely different gold, but it could be. And I'm not going to know until I try it. And I'm just feeling a little bit lazy, and I really can't be bothered to pull all of that out. So before I do that, in the last ditch effort, time lapse for you, I'm going to rummage through all of the stuff that's on top of the table just to see if it's with the city, if it's in the boat, for example, if it's around the back. I'm going to pull some of those out because there's pieces all in there as well. So I want to really make sure that it's not there. It could be on the floor, and it could have fallen off the table. So you're going to see me crawling all over the place. And then worst case, these pieces just go back in that box. That goes safely on top of the box lid. Table gets pulled out. And I think, because there's not that much on the floor, it might not take that long. Might not, I'm kidding myself, it's going to take forever. But time lapse for you. And yeah, fingers crossed that I know what I'm doing. So I have wrecked absolutely everything, and I've just knocked the flipping docks getting that off. But look, there it is, intact with the map on the back. Now the problem I've got is I put all of the stuff on top of that box just there. That is the broken Barracuda Bay. I don't know what else is in there. I don't want to take all of that stuff off the top. I just don't know what to do now. I don't know whether to... I haven't got space. I have not got space to get it out. I don't want to keep moving this table forward and backwards. If I can yank it out, so there might be some more gold bits in there. I don't know if there's anything else from the other sets in, like I said before. So this is the 100% complete bit that I need to carry on. But I know what's going to happen. I'll put it all back, and then there'll be another piece missing. So I'm going to put this piece on my phone. I'm going to turn you off, see if I can pull that out with a lot of swearing, because obviously we're still missing the clip bit in front of it. I'll put everything back and pretend it didn't happen, and just have another box to rummage through. I'm just glad that I found that, because I thought, obviously, that being a map was for the boat, and I'm hoping, yeah, it just looks to me like that is a treasure map, hence why I put it with the boat. And obviously it's from the Ninjago. So we've got it. That's fantastic. And it's a sticker, not a print, so that would have been a right pain in the backside to try and order anyway, so I'm glad that was still attached. I am going to very, very carefully crawl underneath the table, wrap it around, and just see if I can pull it out, because I think I'll be able to yank it out and hopefully put it on top of the Christmas display box or something. And then when these are complete, I can just throw it back in there. So it's going to take me a while. I'll catch back up with you later on today or tomorrow. Right, don't ask me how I managed that, but it is done. So fingers crossed, this piece just here, this is the key that has been holding us up for a while, is going to go straight in, and then the games will begin for the next bit. So that is there, and that was about an hour in the making just for that one bit. Now I apologise in advance how long this is taking. It is taking literally forever, but we will just carry on. So we are now looking for these bits that are going across. So that bit's done. So we need a long, we've got a single, a bit that goes across, a double. Why is that? Why is that higher than that? Nothing is on that bit just yet. I'm getting the is that it? So it's something like that we're looking for. Is that it? No, it can't be. It can't be. I don't know where to go. Is that literally... That camera literally sitting there? Does that sit on that? There's no way. No. No, that's a shame. That is probably the bit I need though. Yes, it is. It's just... Why is that... I'm missing something. Oh, right, okay. I know I am missing something. Where's that? That's too big. You knew. I'm missing more bits now. So I need a smaller one of those. That is what we are after next. So I need a small... I need that. That's what I need. I think that's the right bit because it has a bit on it. Yes, it is, and then that is, so that bit curves into there. We've got that bit that goes in there, so we now need that bit that goes on to there. Need one single little, there it is, little tile, that bit there. I'll need one more. Those bits are getting hard to come by. Right, I have just looked in the new box that we are checking out, and guess what I've just found? The thing I said that had a green bit on and a bit that prongs out. So we have this bit as well, so when I can find where that actually goes, it's in this room somewhere, I can then just plonk that in. So at least we know we've got that, but I'll put it in the box, safe, and actually no I won't, I will just not be an idiot. Where does it go? Off the window. I think it goes there. That's him. In. Oh, it's the turnstile in. That's what it is. It's the turnstile into the museums. It spins round. Very, very clever and very, very detailed. Now I've cheated because I've just put a couple of 2x down, so one long one because I've got them spare, and we will basically just carry on, and that bit can be taken apart if need be. So as it stands right now, to this bit just here, we are complete, apart from that yellow strip with the bit that's sticking out, which I don't know where that is, but this bit is the next bit to go on, isn't it? So if I scroll down, that is the bit that goes on there. So that is the bit on the side, and then we have got the next one of those things to find. Now this clip is on, so that's good, and then we'll move on. So there's a crab missing on it there. I need a red crab. There it is. One red crab. The detailing on this is just insane. Right, now there's the piece with the camera, which is this bit. So this is all one piece, and that goes, Jesus, how does that go? There. There it is. It goes like that, and I am missing, no I'm not, am I? No, that bit clicks in. No, we're good. It's just that the next bit isn't beside it yet. So we will carry on and just keep plodding on. Right, we're on step 546. Next thing is a big... Alright, that's that bit. That's the next bit, so that's done. We're getting to the bits that are done now. The next bit beside that is done. That is in there, so that's fine. The table and chair, like I said, if I can't find it, I'll just move on with it. Oh, no. There's one thing that's more than likely going to be in this bit, which means is the other one there, because these are the kind of things I could easily have got mixed up and made piles in the other thing. But like I said, luckily I can just get my hat, even though it's easier to... Oh, come on. This can be so easy to put it in now if I can just find that bit. There it is. Happy days. Right, that bit is there. Right, moving on to the next bit. It's a big wall. I'm assuming it's going to be this wall. Yes, it is. So that bit is done. So you can see what we're getting to now. So we're at step 560. And we are torpedoing down. Next thing is all of these brown bits with that bit on. Coming down. That's the bit in front of it. We're going to be getting close to adding in some new bits. Right, they're now asking us to put all the bits across the top, which we've done already. 564 there, that bit that we've done. Right, so we have got a couple, one or two. Right, so we are, that's that bit. It's the correct bit. So that goes over the top, just, does it float? Don't like it when it floats. 3 studs. Yeah, it's just on two bits, so it just floats like that. That bit is pushed down, and then we have one longer bit. Now, that is what's caused me the problem, because I don't know where those longer bits are, because this one's an important one. I might have to change tactic. That's going to be too long. Might have to swap a longer bit for some 1x2s, because I was looking for the longer bit before. So there's obviously more than one longer flat bit that's going. See, these are the kind of bits that could be in the architecture sets. They could be anywhere, because I've now got 5 boxes on the go. And something like that, it really could have been lucky dip to where that is, because I can't steal that bit, because that bit's important. So if I find them at a later date, it's just the bits that go across the top. If I had a single, that'd be 1, 2, 1. No, I need a double, single, double to just basically attach those together. Oh dear. I have got some 1x2s. Just don't have. That's too long. I don't know if that's too long. I want to say, no, it's got to be too long. No. Can I just. 2, 2, 2, no, it'd be fine, because if I do a 2, 2, 2, so that covers that bit. So that is okay. And then if I cover this bit over here, it's still going to be structurally as sound, because it's covering all the cracks, so it's pulling everything in together. There we go, still nice and solid. And that, so I think the top run, oh, is it? Is that the wrong way around? We're missing something there. We're missing, so what are we missing? It looks like we're missing a pole. But carried away. It looks like it's a yellow. Going back. Before the window went in. That's before the big wall. That's your poker. Alright, so it is, that is what it is. And if that is the correct piece, we've got that bit on. But is that the correct bit? Coming back. It has to be the correct piece, because it's that bit up at the top, which means we need to fill in the gaps. Ooh, I'm confused now. Hang on. So that goes like that. So that is now that way, which means I need one of those to go the opposite way. Now, have we seen one of those? Right, that bit is on, and we'll carry on. Now, the next bit, going by the instructions, is this bit just here by the looks of it. So this looks like it spins around there, and it goes there. Now, the wobble has returned back from the table. I'm not going to lie, my back is killing me sat on this. I keep forgetting I'm literally sat on the floor doing this. Right. How does that? Oh, it's upside down, that's why. Moron. Does that click on the last 2 teeth? Don't understand. It can only go there. It can only go there. So we've got a bit of an overhang. And then what we're doing? We've got now a roller coaster track. So now I'm bag 15. So bag 15, we start, what looks like we need this. So that will be put to the side. We are building up a minifigure. And it looks like we are building up quite a big wall. I hope it's this. It looks like it's this. Is it this? What are we missing from that? Let's just skip all of that. How far down can we go? Some windows in there, yeah. Oh, we're missing 2 lots of windows though. Oh, it's not that easy, is it? So it actually has 2 sets of them. So it has that again. So I literally turned the camera off to panic, and there was no need, because as I stood up in the corner of the box. So that looks like the long window goes at the bottom, and he attaches like that, which is fantastic. The only thing weirdly that I can't see is we're building it level. We're building it level by level by level. So still not sure what we're missing, but we will carry on. So the middle bits are okay. We're good with those. It's just what we're doing with this outer edge. I'm assuming that's got to be important. But what is at the bottom? So I am scrolling down. I could have recorded this screen and showed you at the same time, but I can't be arsed. I really can't be bothered. It's yeah, just going to take far too long to do. Right, I think this goes at the end, but there is another line in the middle. And the battery's running out. Fantastic. So I will change the battery over, and we'll basically carry on until I can't find anything else. Right, well, the bit at the bottom might be this. If I can figure out which way it goes, because that has to be there. That has to be like that, surely. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Got carried away with that. That's a shame. Because if that goes up there, smash, that is definitely 3 studs. So I will take them off, because that is what's needed regardless. So I need that. So that then gives us a double. Ah, just found the other bit we couldn't find at the start. So that then also gives us probably some bits we need on the back, because we used them for these, didn't we? Okay. So that's that bit reattached, which then means we have got, don't need the single, we need this piece, definitely need that bit next. So the bit that was attached to the back, that's the bit that goes at the top. And then we need another long yellow bit, which is either just not going to be here anymore, or it's becoming very, very difficult to see. Right, actually, we need those 2, and that bit goes on at the end. That actually goes there. What am I missing? That should be in line. Oh no, that is in line. So what goes? Right, something at the bottom. Something at the bottom. So I think we've got that. With those, that then goes there, and that bit goes in there. Right, so far, yes. That then means that attaches to the end like that, so it's level with the other. And then we have got these bits that are going to attach somewhere. I now need those. Where are you going to be? I've got just solid bits. I've got 2 more of those. That looks like it's important. So worst case, I can use that one with the painting. But ideally, it's not the one with the studs showing. Is it anywhere else? Is it anywhere else? We've got those extra bits, we've got those extra bits. Hang on, have I messed this up? Wouldn't surprise me. Let me just scroll back. Right, so that's where we're at. So that bit. So we need. It is both. Oh, it is a double. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so that is it. So this is that bit. I'm assuming that will just. Yeah, it is. It's actually that. Of course it is. Okay. Yep. Oh, right, well we weren't too far off then, so I can just keep that painting attached because we've got the brown and the grey and everything on top of it. With that bit there is that bit like so. And if I put that there, do that, and put those three clipped together, there's your solid wall. Fantastic stuff. Right, scrolling down. So that's step 597, 581. We need, they're all attached when I get to the golden bits to be added. So that's 583. All right, now looking at the bottom. I wasn't far off, so that bit does go there, and that bit does go there. And then we just mirror that one bit on the other side, so it's symmetrical. Just need one piece, which we could try there. That is that. So that, I think, is the solid bit. Now we're looking at those two bits on the end. That's got a double piece on, that's got a double piece on, so that's that done. So that's 585. Follow, I should have said this at the start. Follow along with your instruction booklets. You can see how messy this is getting. Right, on the inside, all three bits of artwork are there because we're now attaching all three bits of artwork. And then we need to attach all four lights. 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. Okay, so that's 587. 580, what are we building? Okay, so we are now building something in front here. That's another bit that's clearly fallen off. Does look like that is one of the pieces though. That might be important as well. Is it gonna be? I hope this bit hasn't got messed up. There's a lot of brown. So this is where now potentially is actually in the pirate bit because there's so much brown. Right, that is definitely a piece. There it is. That's it, just there. So that is that. That's the bit there. Now we're missing the bits that are in the middle. Looking for some red Hugeman Fly Watsits with a gold thing on, and there it is, red Hugeman Fly Watsits with a gold thing on. And I have absolutely, it doesn't attach to anything. I think it just wedges in. I think. Yes. Yes, it does. So that's why it goes flying, because it just wedges in. Window goes back on. that is there. And then, how does that attach? Oh, it attaches with those bits on the back, does it? Okay. Which way does it go? So flimsy. That has to be, that's that way. Right, okay. So that's one, which will attach to that bit. So I need the other one of those. There's the curve. There's one of those. Where's that going to go? Like that. I need one more. One more of those. Definitely going to have one of those in the head, surely. I'm salvaging it off another piece now, which is probably not the greatest of ideas, but that is that. That one spins round, and does that just attach? Yes, it does, like so. There's your wall. That's step 594 done. 595 on the back end of this. It looks like we have got, where does that go? Right up to the top. 1, 2, 3. See how it's coming now, can't you? Number 4. Just think all of these broke individually. Gold bits there, fantastic. 595 done, 596. It's been slotted in. And we're going in as is. So if I've done that right, B. Check that out. So that bit is in. I can push it down. There you go. Fantastic stuff. So that is now really starting to come together quite nicely. I do believe this upload is probably a week long. So I apologise. I'm looking at a roller coaster track now. And that roller coaster track has all the pieces attached, and that is the bit that goes there. There we go. So that is that bit. We've got to be getting close to either putting it on or adding the green. So bag 16, we are adding the green, and it's already given me a yes or no for stuff. Right, this needs to be twisted. We have all right. We're doing. I can see this bit at the moment and this bit, so that's what we're looking at. Put the little gems in, they're all done, so that's fine. Those two bits there are in. Fantastic. 599. That's in because I'm assuming they're the next two bits. So bit 1, bit 2, bit 3. Yep. Right, okay. It's got to be that. Has to be this piece. So that must go like that. So we need another one of those green bits just down there. So I'm looking for a new colour. Isn't that exciting? that. Got to be that. And it's on a grey plinth. Just there. And then those two bits will go there. So that's the wall. So what bit goes in there? I can just skip all of this. Skippity, skippity, skippity. Oh, yes, I can skip that because the other wall's in. The radio on the wall. Radio, TV, sorry. TV is on the wall, so that's step 603. Double door. Double door. How the hell am I looking at that? Oh yeah, double door. So there's the one door, and that's the other. What goes beside it? That's that bit. So we're there. Right, on to... Right, a little bit fiddly for the bit at the bottom. We need a couple of different colours. That being one of them, because that looks like it pins that into place, just like so. Magic. Then we need a circular pinhole, which I thought that was it, and it wasn't. So we need another one of those. And then we do need that. So we need that bit and a circular pinhole. There it is. That is the bit that we built before, which now means that door will, like that, connect like so. Beautiful. Right, we're running out of green bits. Now, I'm not a magician, but that looks pretty much complete to me. I'm assuming that would just go like that. So let's just skip all the way down. So we've done that bit at the top, that's 608. That's that bit there, so that's done. 608 into 609. 609 is this thing just here. Does it look exactly the same as this with a little plant on the back? Yep, there's a little plant on the back. 628 connects in, so they go in like so. Push that in. That is that room done. And then we've got some other weird and wonderful bits that have to be done already. We've got that is in, they're all in. What am I missing? I'm missing a purple, pinky purple umbrella. Well, there's absolutely no chance, is there, that is going to be ordered. I will, like I said, go back over the internals, because that pink umbrella, I've got more chance of actually using a real umbrella than the pink umbrella being in here. There is absolutely no chance that the pink umbrella is in here. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time, but if I see it, that can go in there. If not, it can be ordered. So we are... Bit of artwork for number 10. Is that in there? No, that might be in here though. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I wouldn't be stupid enough. See, there's your artwork. That's that wall. Never know. The umbrella might be in there. Doubt it. That is... this little thing got carried away. I should have put all the bits and pieces in before I put the wall on, but never mind. Alright, that's that. It's actually the building, isn't it? The drawing, it's just, you've drawn yourself, in case you wanted to know what that was. So that was another sticker, so that's great. That's the other front panel for the green, really scrolling down. got the flowers on the front just here, so that takes us to step 641. 642 is these weird handcuff things. So we are right. Few of them. That is next on the list. A few of those. We've got a couple of grab hooks that we need. Now, again, this would be the kind of thing that would just be lucky dip in anything, but it's not structurally important, so we'll skip that bit and we'll come back because when it gets to all the little bits and pieces, then we can crack on. So it's all the handrails and all of that kind of thing. So that's what's been built up, and they're not in here anyway. Which is not ideal, but it is not in here. You've got the little flowers at the front. I do believe, everybody, that is the end of booklet number 2. I have no idea how long this has taken so far, but it is actually asking us to attach the next tier. So we are coming into the last phase, and the last phase is the important bit for me, because like I said, I don't know where we stand. Right, so that rail's actually the back anyway, that makes a difference. And then this is the front. There you go. I've done this correctly. That's definitely correct on that side, but how far does it need to twist round on here? Not that much. It's not 100% correct. It hangs on, it doesn't actually clip, which is a bit bizarre. Now I'm getting into unknown territory now, because no, that won't work. That has to go to there. Something is not correct on the roof below. I think the issue is here. What is wrong? What's facing the wrong way? Something is facing the wrong way on there. And you're running out of memory card again. This is how long it's taken. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stop for a little bit, because if I make a mistake on here, it's going to, which, let's be honest, not exactly ideal. That is all that is left from that box, by the way. So I think we've done really, really well. We're on step 646, about to start booklet number 3. Now we've got that. I think it's supposed to sit on the front there. It's supposed to do something here, but I'm not too sure. So I didn't build this. I didn't rebuild this bit, shall I say? So I thought this was all correct. But yeah, I have a little bit of a play. I'll look underneath to make sure that the structural supports are the correct way. And then I'll catch back up with you either later on today, which I doubt very highly, or tomorrow. Well, that's a turn up for the books, because I've turned everything off. I stood up and I looked at that box. I started to count the studs, because like I said, the instruction booklet, a little bit difficult. That's all the way to the end, nothing wrong with that. You've got 4 at the front, 3 on there. Nothing that I could visually see was wrong at the bottom. I know we've been doing this quite quickly and rushing. And I was looking at that. Just at the next bit, because that's the next thing. I thought, well, I can only see that bit. Spin it around. What looks wrong to you? I'm off by 2 studs when I put this on. So, me being a moron, I think the problem is... oh, this bit. And I just need to get this off. Oh dear. Not like that. I need to get that off. Because it's not supposed to be resting on there. And it goes there. That is what that is supposed to be doing. What is that bit? That is a weird ski looking thing, isn't it? Goes back that way. So they go back to back. That then gets pushed down, I think. It should do. And of course, we didn't build any of this, so I'm just assuming that this is the case, because it's got these teeth on the back, and there's supposed to be a rubbish bin as well, so I can't push that down. Is that how does it clip on? It's got to be like that. That must go like that, and like that. There we go. Done. Yeah, clips on the front, clips on the back. Doesn't seem... oh, that's why, because it's not supposed to be on that stud. There we go. See, I didn't think these moved. So that is now flush to the bit. That's why they're in like that. Push that over. No gap there, no gap there. So, moment of truth. Have I solved it to a point? Because if I have, that would be fantastic. And then we can have a little bit more of a play. I can wrap it up. I've redone this bit as well, because I actually took all of this off first, just to see if, because it only gets held on by those 2 and those 2. That's all it gets held on by. That's why it ended up all the way across the room. So that slides into that gap, and there we go. Perfect-ish. That ice cream roof looks a little bit worse for wear, because we are missing a couple of bits and pieces. But you are flush on that bit, and we are, I guess, in... are we? No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're down on that bit. Still doesn't seem that happy to me. And I also redid the leaves at the front, because this leaf was actually trapped underneath that, and it had the whole thing twisted. I'm assuming, until we get the next tier on, that is correct. I think. And I've already spotted something. That's pinged off. Not even touched it. So a bit's fallen off already. Oh, there it is. We'll go there. We'll go high rather than going low. So what do? Do we look at booklet 3? Where do we start on booklet 3? Alright, so we're starting with this. Now that looks familiar, because that is the base for that, right? Okay. Right, we're getting back into that mode, are we? This is where now things might get a bit interesting, because I need the other bag that Lego sent over, because I think the base of that is in it. Now, where has that gone? There it is. I'm going to be very, very confused. I've now got to go through this bag, which is the bits that are potentially missing, which I'm sure I've got dupes of. There seems to be more bits in this bag than there does in the box. I am confused. Do I carry on with this now? Or do I stop? Because that is that bit. That has to be part of this. Quite a big base. I think this was my problem. I think this was my genuine problem. I couldn't build the next bit, but I just didn't have, they didn't have because that is not that bit. I built the bit at the front. Now we're going to get a little bit tricky with... I would have built something because this is already done. I know you're really close, I'm sorry. But that is the front of this. So have I just attempted to do it? Or is that bit just there that I'm looking at, which has been in that for ages, most of this? So this bit does look like it's the next bit. Now this wasn't in the box. This would have been mixed up with the city or the docks because I had to stop. Where are you going? You're going up there now. I had to stop for some reason, which means that there's probably some bits in here, like this for example. All of these bits must be from there, and this is a wall. I had to stop. It's going to be just as difficult to do the others, but we really have made, I know it's a very, very long-winded way, but we have made some sort of progress. Now, that has to go there. Yeah, has to go there. Missing a couple of bits across the front. We're missing some tiles, but I can deal with that, I think. I just don't know when this bag gets used. This is the fruity side of things now. Right, we will see basically what parts we are left with. Yeah, we'll just stick to the original plan. See what parts we got left with, and then we'll carry on. That is that bit. There's something in there which is pretty cool. I'm assuming it'll still be in that. Yeah. See, so that's a cool little thing. Why they've added that in there, I don't know, that is that bit. That's all around the side. So what we're missing, only two tiles at the front, so they'll have to turn up. That's still attached. That's actually built wrong, I think. That's supposed to go like that. I say built wrong. I probably put it back on wrong. Or does it go there? It goes beside it. It's also in front of it. Ten of them, 12 of them. Right, so you've got one. Well, it's bizarre because there is a dust mark where that used to be. That must be, so it's definitely fallen off. This does need a very, very, very good clean. I don't even want to know what that was that just fell on the floor. That can't be right. No, it's not right. I am really confused because none of that's right. It has to be. Getting tired now that I should have stopped. So that goes, does that? It's got to marry up. It's got to be the same. So that's the one with the rows on, that's that bit. They're all in a straight line. Don't do that. Don't copy me, don't copy me. Right, I don't know. I must have picked the railing up when it hit the floor. I've just put it on there to keep it together, and that's actually correct. Now the correct way. So all of that is together. That's the bit that I've just picked up and put back. Bits at the bottom. I'm missing one of those. One of those. There it is. Spin it round into the flower, and now we're making this. So that's the base. Beautiful colours when you start looking at this. Oh, that orange helmet is part of that. Why? I don't know, but it is. Right, now we've got, oh, basically no hope. I'm not going to lie to you, because there is absolutely no way that is in this box. I need a full-blown roof with structural support on this, with loads of other bits and pieces hanging off. Definitely is not there. So is it that? No, but it's the wrong colour and it's too big. So now this took a little bit of a tumble before because it was attached, and I'm just looking at a different roof that I don't think that is the case. Because the bottom of this needs, it's these brown bits again, they just get everywhere. Yeah, 4 of those brown bits and the bit down the middle. quite handy actually. You'll put you a little bit further away this time. Really struggling for pieces now. So that's a really dark brown. The pirate has come up trumps again. So I did try to put everything in its colour. Guaranteed that's the bit I was looking for before for something, but I managed to do it anyway. No. Hang on. They're attached. The middle bit's attached. Those two are attached. Nearly caught me out again, but not that stupid this time. So that'll have to go like that, and that is that. So that is attached to that bit, and that's where we've got two. Right, that can go back down. That can go into its hole. Now, I'm not going blind, but can you see a roof in there? No, nor can I. Have I seen one anywhere else? Don't think I have. That is the docks, so I don't have to worry about that. God, that's a massive piece. It's got to be with the city or the docks. It has to be. It's just too big for me not to see. I mean, this is too, and that's too big. Or is it? Ooh. Is that right? No, that looks right. It's missing the rest of the flaps. I need, what are they, treasure chest lids. Missing loads of those treasure chest lids. So to mimic that, so that wasn't even in the right box. Look, not that there is a right box, but that wasn't in that box. It's in this one. Another treasure chest lids. That is the other bit I think I was looking for. That's got to be the matching support. That has to go that way because that other bit's still stuck to it. Those two go there. Those two, please go down there. Living the dream. Right, so that is part of the roof. And that it was the next part of the roof. What's just gone? That. Two bits here. These have gone back in here, but I don't know what they are. There. It's those two bits. Just there. Try it again. Not being an absolute moron. Get the treasure. I think I am now just being tired and a moron. Is that hit and bounced? Can't see a treasure chest on the floor. That's hit and bounced. Right, there's another one. If these do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 10 in total. Right, 5 aside. Game on. There's another one. Right, with 3 with 1 on the floor. I haven't done too badly with distributing the parts in the boxes, but the treasure chest stuff, is that going to be with the pirate? No, I wouldn't be that daft. The box inside this box. Yes, I've got 2 boxes on my lap. No. Nothing on there. That is that. Where has that treasure chest bounced to? So there's one on the floor and I want it. There's one. There's 2. Whoopsie, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's just a treasure chest. I need the clip. There's the clip. Well, that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the one that bounced on the floor will make 10. Where is it? Honestly, this carpet, it will bounce and it's like it's sprung loaded. Got it. 10. That's exciting. Full of drama, but exciting. Right. Slide that one that way. 2, 3. Slide that one over. 5. God, I do love the Ninjago sets. It is a joy to put together, to be honest. Not redoing it like this, but I can't do it any other way. I'm not taking, what is it, 15,000 pieces probably. They're all over 5,000 each, aren't they? And it'd be like a 15,000 puzzle, jigsaw puzzle. Whereas at least we can leapfrog it a little bit with regards to things like this, where you can just clip all 10 on. Alright, so that's another stage done. Now, I honestly, I must be getting really, really close to the top. Oh, so sorry, to where I couldn't go anymore. Now, I need a single stud. I need one of these as well. One of those. Like that. I need another one of them. I need a single black stud. Now, everything else seems to be in this box. There's the other one. Where is the single? Now I know I've got plenty of those in the spare head. So I can't take that one. I've got plenty of them in the spare head. Can't see any on the floor. It's one of those things that you just leave and don't bother to pick up. I won't now, you watch. Be the colour I'm missing. Be this, the story of today. Just need one black square. Any donations from anyone? I need foul. Go straight through the table. No, clips. Clips. More clips. salvage one off this. Don't even want on that either. Oh, come on. All the things now that I can't find. How can it just be something as easy as that? Put everything in that bag, bar. Again, what I need. About this one, I know those spare pieces in here. Got a load of spare bits from the Santa's visit. Yay! No! Ah, man. Got one. Good grief. There you go. It was worth getting that Santa's set. Waste of time that was. Right. Clips on. Clips on. I was about to check if I've just been stupid again. Right, that is those. They're all up. That's how that is. And it goes on. Okay. No. No. No, 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 it's over the green. Goes that way. Right. Right, that's in. I think. No, it just sits. Just sits on, I think. Doesn't seem 100% happy, but those four are correct. More than likely, it's all twisted, and I just need to give it a good. I need to probably give this a good push down. So it did go absolutely flying. So we'll just plonk that in. That's a bit better. I really think that gap should exist, to be honest. There's something not 100% correct with that. But now I am in unknown territory because we're in bag 18. So bag 18 is this bit. And I've never ever built this. And that's all going to be in here. Now I started to use their bits from this bag, and for some reason I've got to this point and I've stopped. And I don't know why. How far did we get? Because that's the pattern. So I had a door and an arch. I am going to need, I think, maximum concentration for this, because I have no idea now where we're at, because we leapfrogged. I say I leapfrogged because I made the tower and then I made the next bit and I couldn't do bits and pieces. So I just need to make this up. It's only a couple of pages, but now I've got a lot more bits on the site since we last tried. I would like to think we might be able to give it a go. And the teal is in the box. Now the teal is needed, what's in the box. So I will wrap it up there. And I'm going to carry on with you guys for me tomorrow. I'm going to go through all of these pieces and just hope that we can make bits up. But I'm looking at that already going, the bits aren't there. But it's just a small, it might be, I don't know. Some of them might be, I don't think they all are. We've got the other bag in there, so what bag have we got in the box? If we finish that, we're starting bag 18. What do we have in here? All of that. So I've got to pull out all of that, see what's there. Bag 21 is open. Bag 17 with potentially a load of spare pieces in. I'm assuming that's what all of those are because there's all the other bags. So that's what I would have done. 22 isn't open. No, so we've got two 22s that I never got round to opening. And we've got loads of those colourful bits at the bottom. Right, I will catch back up with you very, very, very soon. Good morning, good morning. Today is a new day. It's literally the following day. We've not missed anything. It is there to my left-hand side. So in case you forgot what it looked like about 30 seconds ago, that is it. So we're getting there. So just remember we're doing the bit at the top. I'm going to sing this out loud to actually remember what it is I'm supposed to be doing now. I am so sorry for the length of this video. I would imagine you would have turned it off by now anyway. If you are still watching, just let us know because I knew this was going to take a long time. But I didn't realise it was going to take this long. But at least we can officially say it's much quicker me doing it this way than actually building it up again from scratch. Because everything I filmed with you is what I did. I didn't do anything off camera. So the length it's taken me is the length it's taken me. But we are now at that tricky bit because we are having a bit of a mess around with this. So we are going into booklet number 3. And just figuring out exactly what is what. I can't remember where we got to because I was stupid enough and shut the booklet because I'm an idiot. So where's the door frame? Right, so that, I think I said this yesterday, didn't I? That this must have been built up and broken because there's more in different places than what is on here. So we need a couple of bits, and I've seen some of them. I thought I'd seen some, maybe not. But you've got random bits like a pair of these, but they're not included in there. I could, now this is where I'm going to struggle, I could just put you to a time lapse for the rest of it, but whatever happens by the end of day today is where we're at, and then I might just have to, I will just carry on looking for the other bits and adding to that if I have to when I do the gardens and docks, if those pieces are in here and we're getting into a flow and I can't finish it, then I don't have to worry about ordering them. Oh, see, I've got that again in there. I've got the bridge piece. Ah, hang on. Right, so that's already been built up. So I need another one of those, which is there, which has also been built up. See, that's been built up. Let's see. Oh, I've only wrapped the towel up 12 times instead of 14. I need to redo that. Oh, my cheeks. There we go. A bit of extra cushioning. Oh, that's the deluxe back. Fantastic. Right, so that is that bit. which looks like by this it goes across here, but we are missing stuff at the bottom. Now I am weary whether to throw all of these out on here, or why has all this been done? So there's a reason why I stopped, obviously. I'm slightly concerned at what point we did. Alright, what is that bit? We've got a 2. What's underneath that? Right, okay. I'll figure out in my head what was going on with that then. So there's a 2 that goes over there. There's a single stud that goes. I'm gonna have to pull this out on the table and just hope. Like I said, this is all of the parts that Lego sent down. And I am not 100% sure if these are the right bits. At least we know where we're at though. I just can't, if this is going to be, I just can't imagine this being doable. Right, so there's the single bit. We get a nice teal brick separator, which is always a nice thing. Right, skipping. I need a black 2-piece. Which again could be in here, or it could be in box. Right, there's a run of those. So the run down there. I just need a normal one of those. And we need this grey bit to go there. Right, that isn't that bit. That bit goes there, which means there's got to be another bit. In here. Put it in here. Was it in here? Something built up on there. Right, what have we got? What have we got? So, I need a 2 there. There it is. That, if I didn't move you there, I wouldn't have found it. So that's what I'm after. That bit goes up on there. Let's put you back, because when I was editing this back, I think you saw more being there and me building it in front of you, I think. So that is to there. Everything is on the front. That's all the teal bits. Right, that is then the weird, I don't understand why that's been, oh god, that towel. No, I'm sat in it the wrong way. That's why it's so sore. I'm sat in it the wrong way. I'm doing it like a saddle. So my cheeks hanging over the outer edge. I didn't spin this seat round. I go again. See what that's like. Turn it round. Oh, there we go. That's it. That'll last another 5 minutes before I get cramp in the cheek. Alright, there's the... So that bit goes on to there. There's a bit there. Next bit goes to the back. That I would put you to a time lapse now, but I think we're just about to hit the bit where I'm going to start to cry and go, oh yeah, all those pieces are missing. At least I can potentially order them. But I've pulled some of the bags out of the boxes as well, because I've got stuff floating everywhere. It's not even open. That's the one that's open. Struggling already now, so I need one of those, and then I need this skinny bit there that goes to there. Yes, I know it'll be a lot easier on the table, but I'm trying to show you as it comes together. And then that bit goes behind it. So that's level. I need another bit to go behind there. That'll be level. And then we add in it's that bit. That's the bit, it's already done. That's annoying. What an idiot. There we go. Take that apart. That's a piece I need. They're already done. Take that back apart so I don't forget it. Depressing. Now either I got dupes, because don't forget I got resent the same stuff again, or I need to redo that on the other side. But that we're done. All of that down the side's done. One teal stud done. Moving on to the front. That comes off. That's not in the right place. Not in the right place. Because this, I can't remember what got squished and what didn't when for this side. So thin across the bottom. Are we about to hit the brick wall? I think so. So where does it start? It starts to go wrong at 7:07. So you want to get your instruction booklets out and have a look at 7:07. Oh. That is a generic piece though, so that's not too bad. It's just frustrating because I've got all these massive bits and I am definitely missing the smaller internal bag. I think that's what it is, because it's the smaller bits that I cannot see, which is not fun. Right, I am wasting your time now drastically. I am stripping just that tier down so I can actually see a little bit better, but now it's all done. So that's where it starts to go wrong. It's the other clip, and it wasn't there, so I think I started just to see if I could get away with it and then realised I couldn't, because I think it's the wall on the outside. Now the other, what are the big bits does it look like I'm going to be missing? So I tried with that, so I got to that bit, done one, might be able to build two. Oh no, see, don't have that bit either. Ah, bugger. So I can't even add the sticker 6. Where the sticker sheet's gone now. Obviously I've had this for a long time. I could see I could request another sticker sheet, but I don't have the white plaque to go on it either. So if I remember rightly, when this first came out, I got this pretty much as it came out, a few people had this problem. I can't think how they rectified it. No, I get, how do I do this now? Do I just build everything that I can and then make a note of the bits that are missing and then order some stuff? Because after the poster, so like after a few of those steps where there's some of those pieces aren't there, I can now see some more bits that I do have, because we go back to the bigger bits. It's the smaller bits that aren't there. I mean, we've done well, but I didn't particularly want to leave it on a proper dampener. And I know we're hours into this now, so this is going to take forever to render and put together. But I'm going to have to make a list off camera of bits to order and just see if I can order it, because like, that's not there, that's not there, that's there. So I've got the bigger bits but don't have the smaller bits that go with the bigger bits. And if I remember rightly, like this for example, you have where you get the smaller, no, bad example. Is there even a smaller one in here? Yes. So I don't have them. They're not numbers on these. It's bizarre. So you had 22, and then they gave you a couple of clear innards which had all sorts of elements in. I think they're the ones that aren't here. That's the only way I can explain it to customer service again. We'll have to see. Let us know, a bit late now, but let us know in the comments, what was the internal for bag number 18. So it's bag number 18, and it's the small internal. Because that is the stuff that Lego gave me. Honestly, I'm quite disheartened now. Because that's why I built the next piece, is I built the taller bit after. Right, I'm waffling. I am a bit stumped with the better way of doing this now. Alright, as per normal, about 30 seconds has passed. I've just turned you off, I've gone to stand up, and I've just spotted something. Now, this is why I know that the innards are missing. And this, in case you're wondering, no, they can't be, it's this, that, and everything else. The minifigure that is included with this. I have got the legs. I've got the torso. Now, don't forget, this is the bag that Lego sent. There's no head or hairpiece. So that's the size of elements that I am missing. So I will have to ring them and see if they can say, if they know what the internal bag is for bag 18, or if I can just find the list of the would there just be a list of the internals of bag 18? Because they don't do it in the back of the instruction booklet, do they? So as it stands, that's supposed to be coal. I've got a zombie looking coal. I know I'm going to have to order bits anyway for the extension bit, because that got, oh god, that got mullered, the extra bit. So this bit, which is Zane's memorial, this, wow, look at the state of it. The base is all there, but there's quite a lot on the top. There is bits in some of those boxes, but this will just be done as a separate thing. So we are going to have to wrap it up, because I know the innards are missing. Because when I opened up the bag, that's the first thing I check for, because I always remember not being able to build that minifigure and thinking, well, there has to be pieces missing. And yes, there's no hair piece and there's no head in that bit at all, and that's why I think I just stopped straight away, because I started to build these up, as you can see. I built the other bit up around the side, as you can see, but I couldn't add it down, so I started to do other bits and pieces just to see if I could get past it, and I realised that the bits after this were all part of a different bag as well. So we are well into this now. We've really, annoyingly, we've actually done what we've achieved, what I wanted to achieve, which is get to the point of what I wanted to know that was missing. But deep down, I was hoping, no, there actually were in there and I messed it up, but I haven't. So that is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to wrap that up, because that is the telling sign. Because normally they give you the hair and head in one bit, don't they? And then they give you the body and legs in another. So I will just have to ring customer service and say, because they are amazing, because they were really stumped last time and they did their best to help. But I think they've just sent the same bits down. That's why I've got so many bits here, because I've got, just looking at this now, like all the pieces again to make the base. I've got all of those. The two blue bits underneath. There's the two blue bits underneath. So this is what I would have built originally, then rang them. They've sent, yeah, they have. They've just sent the exact same stuff down. So there's that bit, there's that bit. There's the long bit that goes just there. There's the short bit that goes just there. There's the other short bit that goes just there. So I've got very, very useful and handy pieces, because then, yep, that's that big bit. That's the square bit that will come, that's that bit for there. So that's all of the bottom bits. And then in my hand, I've got, yep, big bit, big bit, big bit, big bit. And then I need one of those, one of those. Yeah. And that's why we've got double the amount of those in, because I've got another 2, 4, 6 of those. Great handy pieces. I've got all the teal bits to go around the outside to make the surround. So if they've managed to send me that bag but not the innards, they must be able to send me the innards. But I suppose we have to end it at some point, and I guess we did achieve something. I guess we've achieved what we set out to achieve. I was just hoping we'd be able to take it that little step more and then just build the next bit. I could continue and do what I did last time and then just carry on building this and making this look all neat and tidy again. It's just going to get broken again. So that can just go back in this box, and then I'll just build it up layer by layer like I should do. And I think that is just going to be the best thing to do. We've now got a plan. I will have to ring them up because it's just all of the one thing. If there's 2 smaller bags and there's 2 smaller bags, I don't know if there is actually, luckily, there's nothing exclusive. So if for whatever reason they can't do it, or they, you know, because it's now been retired or it's on the chopping block, I will just have to go on the pick-a-brick and just do it individually. So at least peace of mind for that. There's no exclusive Ninjago elements, I don't think. I will ring up and see if I can get another sticker sheet. Right, we have had a bit of a result and a bit of change, because I was about to end the video, and obviously we need to wrap it up because it is the longest video known to man. But I thought once I'd seen this and it was missing the headpiece and the hairpiece, I have rang Lego customer services. Unbelievable. They are so good. Apparently it should have 2 big bags, and those bags have innards in them, and one of the bags has 2 more smaller inner pieces, and it has the head, the hair, and the thing that he holds. Now that is what I am missing, because like I said, I have 2 of these and I don't have anything of the other. So they figured it out for me straight away, and the biggest result is all of the pieces are in stock. They've been ordered and they are on their way. So this video, even though it's been the longest video on my channel ever, I do believe, has now turned into a great success, because it now means we can finally finish this. I have all the other pieces that we need. I've got to make sure that I don't lose any of these, because I'm not getting sent these down. I'm getting sent everything else that isn't on this table, and then we can just carry on later on getting this sorted out once it's arrived. By the time the next Ninjago upload of this bit gets uploaded, it's going to be a little while because of just how it all works with regards to the weeks and things. So fingers crossed that is on the way. Well, it is on the way. I've already had the confirmation email. It literally came through straight away. It took about 10 minutes in total to sort out. He figured it all out, did it all. Everything was great. I said to him, I've already had somebody try and look at it for me before, and they sent the same bag down, and then he literally swiped the page over and was like, it's because there's actually supposed to be 2 of the same bag number. So, mystery solved. For all this time, I'm wondering, was it an inner bag that I was missing? It turns out to be 2 inner bags, because each one of them has a different element in for this one, and the bigger piece as well. So all the pieces are on the way, which is absolutely fantastic. So, what I'm going to do now in the next upload, which is definitely not going to be carrying on with this video, is all of this will go away. That will just get put onto the table safe and sound. I will not damage this at all, and then I will just carry on with the next thing. So I'm not too sure what to carry on with. I'm tempted to do the next upload on the docks and see how that goes, and then if the docks happens to overrun, would those pieces arrive, and then I can actually get that finished in the next upload potentially, because that'll give me another week or 2 with regards to how these things get uploaded, edited, and blah, 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 blah. But on a positive, we can now end the video. So that is it, and I am done. If you have watched this whole monstrosity, thank you very much. If you haven't, well, you're not even going to know what I'm going on about, but we've got some good things to look forward to. I'm very, very happy that all those pieces are on the way, and I haven't been going mental for all of this time. But guys, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.